Maybe she's intimidated.
Maybe, but...
Anything else with your turn?
I did kill a friend, but yeah.
You did.
I didn't hit her, so no.
And she like, I'll challenge the wall.
Yeah, exactly.
Initiative is set to 3. This guy scrabbles back up onto his feetsies. No longer gets the +2 bonus to attack Dwohurim. And will attempt to claw at the dwarf wizard. That is a 21 for Circlets, which, due to the fact that he's no longer got his vantage point, is a miss.
Huh.
You know what that means? Fuck that. He's out of here. Well, this creature, not really able to learn much of anything about that situation. We'll bounce over here and attempt to claw Dwohurim. That is a 14 versus armor class.
Nope.
Goddamn bastards.
Leon, you're up.
Okay. Okay. Leon is going to staggeredly walk round the cover slightly.
Alright.
And I think Leon wants to rally.
Okay, what is motivating Leon here as he channels his inner strength?
Saying a few prayers to his goddess while simultaneously coughing up poison from his lungs. Quite a lot of poison from his lungs. Just looking out over the battlefield. Just seeing the hatred for these things bouncing back and forth. And there's just like glare in Dwohurim's eyes.
They're like hidden now behind the fucking wall.
Mm-hmm.
Those bastards.
But he can still see them.
Like
Yes,
giant
I can see
fleas.
Look at beetle things. They've only just clawed at you. They've never grabbed you.
Like suck me with those little tentacle things.
Well, I'm still staggered, but it's better than nothing.
Anything else with your turn, Dirk?
Nope.
Okay. We transition to Aurelia now. If you did your fucking like crazy take another move action thing, you could reach the warp beast. If you like in attack. You have like the ability that like spins like a key point, whatever, when you use a move action, like take another move action or something.
I was muted. What I could do is these beetles are flying about, right? Which means that if you were able to fly, you could totally bypass all the obstacles here.
You sure could.
I would then like to spend a key point to start flying, which essentially just means that Aurelia suddenly appears, maybe not supernaturally, she doesn't actually grow wings and fly, she just becomes so light, apparently, that it's basically just a matter of jumping hard enough that she floats over.
Walls.
Essentially, yeah. Which will that mean that then I should be able to reach
can.
here with just a move action, and then I can punch her.
You sure can.
The move action will be part of my Springing Mantis Strike, and this time I'll actually use my escalation die for this.
Alright. She is not a devil. That definitely
that's
hits
it.
her.
In addition to that, Greeting Fist, another 10.
She is
And in addition to that, since the escalation die is free, I get another d10 because of the weapon thing. Putting that at a total of 30 points of damage.
Okay, good. Round number. She is not staggered yet.
Then, with my remaining move action, I'd like to disengage.
With your remaining move? Right, your Springing Mantis Strike.
Yeah, the first move was from the attack. Disengage, 15, whoop.
Alright. You do that.
Balance on this pile of rubble or something.
And your flight lasts until the end of your turn? Like how
End
long
of this turn, yes.
Okay. Tempus, well, that just happened.
Well, Tempus is going to actually. He doesn't want to be one-upped on this. Tempus is going to. Tempus saw as Aurelia is decided to do her jump over. Tempus is actually going to just go. I'm not going to be beaten by a flying monk. He's thinking he's pretty sure he's seen a theatre play about this, but he's going to just chase after Aurelia up the rubble, jumping off of the wall, through the kind of probably still ethereal mists, vaulting up the wall, at one point running upside down on the wall, jumping off of Dwohurim's shoulder, and at the warped beast,
All
just
right.
as Aurelia is jumping away
Okay.
to do a basic melee attack.
Swashbuckling spins your momentum just for that. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
And this is just the basic.
What the hell is going on here?
And I am going to use the escalation die, which is 3, I believe.
Sure is. That definitely hits her. And that is certainly enough to stagger her, maybe even down her, depending on your... Nope.
All these Aurelia beetle tactics.
Yes, if the Beatles could be impressed, I'm sure they would be.
And Tempus got his momentum back from the spend.
He sure did.
And I still have my movement action.
You sure do.
Oh, God.
But I used my standard action to hit an attack with that.
Yes.
So that's my standard. And I'm going to disengage. No, I'm not.
So much for one-upping Aurelia.
Dwohurim, that happened.
I slipped
Now
on
I
a
can't
rock.
get past.
You really can't.
No, you can't.
You'd have to, like, climb over the wall.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah,
Well,
take this path over here.
gotta be the most useful person in the world then. That warp beast is gonna get a magic missile for 7 damage.
She has 7 hit points.
I'll mumble something about inefficient use of energy as he just minimalistically
She
Restores
screams
the
and then
beast.
collapses, lifeless.
looks at the others, frowning at their jumping antics.
He's just like,
grime and dust off his shoulder.
Well, Geráck, that happened.
Oh, God. Geráck is so confused. All this shit going on behind him, mate. Shit. It's just...
it must have been interesting because you're trying to defend yourself against this suddenly. Like, Aurelia's there. You're like, yes! And then Aurelia's gone. Suddenly Tempus is there. Like, what?
Yeah, and then a magic missile comes flying out of
After
nowhere.
you fucking miss with the smite evil. God
Yeah.
damn it.
Geráck just gonna swallow his pride and then we double move.
Alright.
Like here or something. I
Sure.
don't know where
Yeah,
I
that's
can
fine.
reach.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Escalation die.
terrible
Take
to
us
fight these
up
type of things.
to 4. Well, you know how it goes. Out of sight, out of mind. Like, looks over. Scrutinizes the situation. Alright, yeah, sure. The thing fucking, like, springboards. And will engage Tempus.
Aha! A worthy adversary.
It does not get the +2 bonuses. You were both on the fucking wall. You'll attempt to claw, Tempus. 21 versus armor class. That is a miss. Yeah. Aha!
No, wait, no, get back here!
And then it's the end of its turn. The second one pulls the exact same fucking thing.
Aha! A worthy adversary.
Misses.
Wait, no, wait!
Leon,
When we run to the other side of the room, they're just gonna jump to the other end.
Wait,
Yep,
stagger
yep.
ourselves? Oh.
Leon double moves. You have anything you want to do with quick action, Dark? I assume it's a no.
Kerr slightly under his breath
Alright.
about having to run after these things.
Aurelia.
Well, this is somewhat annoying, but Dwohurim raises a good point. They're just going to jump back anyways once we actually get there, aren't they? You can't do ranged attacks at far away targets, can you?
Sure you can.
Can, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just try to throw a dagger at a beetle.
Alright, which one do you want to throw it at?
At number 1, because he
Okay.
looked at me funny.
Alright.
I don't have my oil on my daggers though, so that'll be
That
enough.
fucking... That hits and nearly fucking kills the thing. You, like, throw it in one of its eyes.
Aurelia has a very deep connection to these beetles, after all. she identifies herself as a moth beetle.
She is a beetlekin.
The way of the beetle.
Beetlekin.
Yes, anything else, Sheep?
No, that's it.
And Tempus, it is your turn.
Tempus is going to flying dagger, whichever one of them.
Alright. Whichever, okay. Want me to roll the
the top
1d2
one.
then? Okay.
Yeah, sure, fuck it. Roll a 1d2, because I don't know which one he's going to throw it at. He
You
just
throw
saw
it at the
both
top
of them.
one.
Okay. 1d20 plus 5 plus 5 plus 4. Yep.
Yeah, it misses.
Yeah, there we go.
But it only had 5 hit points. You compound the other knife, like he like taps the other knife that Aurelia threw and it just falls over dead.
He just clips it. Like,
Yeah.
oh, meant that.
Drove it in, yes.
Tempest will move up a little bit.
Alright, sure, cool.
No. He'll stay in his vantage point. He'll stay in his vantage point.
Alright.
Alright.
Dwohurim, it is your turn.
Let's try something he hasn't really done in a long time. He'll draw from his back his longbow.
Okay.
Try that.
Okay.
This seems like those magic missiles won't really do in the long run here.
It will have a slight bonus to its armor class due to your position. It is very difficult for you as a dwarf to see over the walls.
Sure.
Is that...
that is a natural 20.
Well, you can tell me how dead, because it has 15 hit points.
It's like looking at little fucker. So, kneeling down, drawing his bow, taking a deep breath, holding breath, standing up, just looking over, sort of slanting the bow to be parallel with the surface, and then sort of firing, just it flying narrowly over the rocks, reminding him somewhat of home, all those years back when. Difference is now the creature dies when he hits it. Sort of flicks right between the eyes and falls back over. He's slightly surprised at how effective that was.
Yes.
Maybe he should do it more often.
Combat is over. You hear a click from the wall, from behind the other side of this wall that Geráck is, like, not behind here, but this way. Like if you keep walking around. Gonna turn on some...
jump down off the rock.
Right.
Oh, that was a lot easier than expected. Leon, are you okay? You need a bit of hand? I think I've got some towels here for the blood.
Give him a second while he coughs up poison.
Tempest will just sort of give a good stretch, feeling perfectly fine, a bit refreshed.
When can I use recharge? Is that now? Or?
Yeah, you can attempt to recharge your helmet now.
Alright.
That
Yay!
succeeds.
Hooray!
Aurelia will just helpfully interject Leon to Leon trying to recover from the poison. As far as poison goes, I've used worse.
Wish we had some of that then. Oh,
Come on, Leon,
savage.
here. Wrap your arm around me. I'll give you a lift over the rest of the way.
There's one little more curve, and then the door, which is not humming.
And why didn't we go this way the first time? This would have been a lot more interesting.
And will lead north to a spiral staircase.
I think I remember this part.
Yeah, I remember this part too.
Let's go down the stairway.
I seem to have a lizard on it.
Let's not go through the other doors.
Alright.
I think that's the whole choosing a path kind of,
Yes, if you want to then say take all the paths, it's not like you're
It's
getting
like,
a bonus
let's just
for
go
that.
through some obstacles now.
Wait, this room's under renovation. I wonder what it looks like decorated.
Let's not find out.
Tempest will just be walking down the stairs.
Okay. I will make a new map visible to you children. And you can transition yourselves there. I've already taken the liberty of moving your tokens there.
Oh,
Right.
Oh, nice of you.
Grimith the generous
hotel
god.
here. Oh,
Yes.
you don't even know it's just served on a silver platter.
You of course begin walking down the stone staircase. The trials of combat still hot in your minds and your blood. Certainly a treacherous area with difficult terrain, and these crazy aberrant beetle-looking motherfuckers who did not adhere to common laws of moving.
Yeah, it's like giant fleas. Except not sucking blood, luckily.
They certainly did appear in numerous instances to attempt to grab someone, but thankfully, they kept missing.
What
Okay.
they would have done.
If I remember right, we had a look at these. The no laughing matter, I'm pretty sure this is going to be something absolutely crazy mental.
Well, last time we thought we picked the easy one, and I don't want to go that way again,
Yes,
ever.
Another long rectangle greets you as you step down off the staircase, and for those of you who have been here in the Living Dungeon of Creel, this does look awfully familiar, except for the renovation sign, That's in front of the scorching sands.
Yep, that's good. I'm not going there anyway.
Oh, so no laughing matter. What's that one say again?
Seize the night.
Okay, so darkness or something really surprising. Do any of you guys have the ability to see in the dark?
I'm a dwarf, but I don't think that could raise anything like that.
Nope.
Leon creates a dancing light around himself.
Yes.
Yeah, I can make light perfectly fine, but I mean that's probably not going to be the answer.
So I think it's only been you two magic casters who have a light source. I haven't heard any of the I haven't heard the monk or the rogue or the paladin declare that
Tempus doesn't.
light.
Tempus doesn't have the
In
light.
that case, you are entirely dependent on the magic lights.
I have torches. But, yeah.
Light. I have
You
stuff
don't need
you
to
can
light
set
them.
on fire, but you know.
Well, I can light them. That's no problem.
You're saying you never needed to do that.
What was the names again? I'm still loading like a thing.
Seize the night. No laughing matter.
Seize
what's
the
still
night, no laughing matter. Huh? And we can kind of suss out that one is a combat room, the other one might be a puzzle room.
The descriptions are: seize the night. Let the darkness be your salvation. No laughing matter. Surely you jest.
I get the feeling that you see tonight.
The laughing matter one must be the combat room because it probably has those bone pun things again.
Bone pun things?
You know the one we met in
the chest bones or whatever.
Yeah, the chest bones.
That's actually not a bad guess.
I don't want to go there.
Where
don't
it
want to hear
gets
bad
powers
puns?
from doing bone puns, yeah.
Did you see like the red cap room? No. No.
Oh, I'm kind
Let's
of
go for
torn
the
between
night
two.
room then.
Tempest is actually swaying kind of equal between the two, but no, you know what? He's leaning more towards the darkness one. It's got my curiosity more.
Okay. If there are no other... Uh-oh. Oh dear. Oh my. That was tremendous.
He has not forsaken us
Yes.
yet.
Yes. Okay, but at any rate, since you have elected to traverse the wonderful things of Seize the Night, you open the door, there's a click from this door, and it begins to hum. Alright, sheep is stepping away. I can describe the room that you folks open up. This appears to be... the floor appears to have been taken out of some sort of like cavern, as if you're spelunking. There's 4 bedrolls placed in the middle. There is a pile of timber and dried firewood off to one corner. And in the other corner, there's the faintly burning embers of fire. As if it's broadcasting a very dim light, but within a short amount of time, you figure like maybe a few minutes, the fire will die unless something happens.
Throw the beds on the fire.
Well, we got a stack of wood that we could easily put on the fire.
Let's go in here, yeah.
So, should we keep the fire going? Is the question.
I mean, maybe.
Well,
Let the darkness be your salvation.
Yeah, but remember the sand one also said don't get cold feet.
yeah, you know what? I'm gonna put log on the fire. Who wants to stop Tempest from grabbing a log to put on the fire?
I'm not gonna stop you.
No one.
Can try if you want to.
Okay, let's Tempest
whatever you want.
grab a couple of logs to put on the fire to try and keep the fire going.
Alright, the fire is kept going. It rushes back to life and begins burning. Fire,
Aurelia?
and then there's like smoke. Sheep stepped away. She'll move into the room.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
Well, I mean, the door on the other side isn't open, is it?
Nope.
Nope.
It's nice and relaxing.
I mean, I suppose. There are only 4 beds.
I have a
So
bedroll.
someone will have to be like...
Who's bunking up?
I have a bedroll in my bag. That's fine.
Do they look like clean or fresh or like old and bad?
They look old, as if they've seen quite a bit of use.
Alright.
I don't think we should go to sleep now.
Might be lice in them.
The question is, were they left by Creel or by previous adventurers?
I once heard that in a dungeon just like this one, they're out the fire telling ghost stories.
I'm all for this idea.
That's what your characters want to do. Go for it.
No.
So, either turning off the light would be good or very bad.
Well, Tempus just looks at the door that's sealed shut. I get the feeling it's either we keep the fire going for a while or we just let the fire die and see what happens.
We could always just put the fire out quite easily.
Perhaps it's about
How tall is
all
is the
going to
ceiling?
sleep.
It is about as high as your experiences with the ceiling have been, in this case 3 meters. It's not that tall.
Okay.
Smoke, smoke doesn't have too terribly much of a great place to go. It'll collect quite a bit in this room.
I mean, if you guys want to put out the fire so we don't suffocate, that might be an idea.
Yeah. So I guess we put out the fire then.
Alright, with what?
I think
Fan
I
it with
got
the
a
blankets?
spell, don't I? Have a spell for that?
You feed the fire more oxygen.
I mean, we could just try to spread it out and stomp it out.
I mean, it seems like kind of dumb lighting it that we didn't. So,
You still have Ray of Frost, Manaki?
no, and create water is not a thing here.
No, it's not.
So, I'm good. I've got nothing. I got blankets we can put over it to suffocate it.
I look like. How much? What do I have in the way of water on me? I have wine. That's not going to help.
Have oil.
No. I don't think wine's got an alcohol content strong enough
Well, if you
to.
empty the
Yeah,
room with
it doesn't.
oxygen, it should turn out by itself.
Like, what is it? Like, it has to be 40% or something to ignite?
I'm not sure exact of the amount, but wine will.
40% what
catch fire.
exactly? I mean,
Alcohol.
I don't know what alcohol mean. Like, what percentages? How you would?
You probably got water rations on you, and you just have out your water skins or flasks on the fire.
Hopefully you won't need them though.
And again, I'm sure woolen blankets can do it.
I like my wool blanket.
You can take the bed rolls and throw them on the fire and hope that it goes away.
Well, you'd want to cover it and then jump on it or stomp on it, right?
Yeah, but I mean, we could.
Kick it to scatter the ashes, basically.
Oh,
How
burns
much
really
is basically
sharply.
burning right now in there?
The two logs that Tempest probably threw on it.
Well, did it begin burning quickly?
Yes, it was very warm, and the embers were still there, and yes, it sprung to life.
Right, so we could just remove the log and then stomp out the embers and pour some water on the log. Yeah.
Sure.
Well, you're the one that's got the steel gauntlets. You're probably the one that's most fireproof from grabbing it.
It's not steel on the front though.
Smack it with your weapon.
I mean, I could take out the sword and just spread out the embers and yeah, then stomp on them.
I'm sure the two of you can figure out how to stop a campfire.
Yeah, I think you can. Your level 5 adventure is almost level 6. You could probably...
Roll
Okay.
to figure out how to stop a campfire.
Okay.
We do it.
Well, you will go ahead and stomp out the fire and even destroy the embers as well, leaving the room with only the dim lights of what Leon and Dwohurim are providing, casting an eerie glow against the cavernous floor.
Rome will step back here in the corner, and then let his light stop.
Tempest will start shambling around the room and tripping over blankets to try and get to Dwohurim.
Geráck will stand by the door.
There is still
listen
light.
if it glitches.
Yes, there's still light. Leon still has his light.
Leon
going.
still has his. Leon has apple green lights going.
He'll
The
start
card
into the
demonstrates.
wall. Start holding the wall to start shuffling over to Dwohurim.
Yeah, Tempus, what? Something appear to be the problem.
I figure if we're going to plunge into darkness, I get the feeling being close to one another might be a helping hand.
Instructions are just generally seem to that weird things tend to attack people in groups.
You want to
Alright.
split up.
These rocks. I'll keep you safe.
As
Yeah,
Leon will
Aurelia.
gesture with his magic and break the dancing lights.
Aurelia's fine being like in the middle of over there.
Okay. Leon breaks the dancing lights, and as he does so, the door behind Aurelia swings shut, and the room is cast in complete darkness.
Geráck will try to open the door he stands by.
It does not open.
It didn't work.
Is there any
stop!
monsters in the...
Stop! This will be against Geráck. That is a 27 versus mental defense.
Good luck.
Would you like to use your
Yep.
helmet?
With a plus 20? Nah.
Okay. Geráck. You feel tickling in your beard and whispering at the edges of your ears. Looking down, you can see, you know those creatures with the beetles that you just kill on the floor above? There's like miniature versions of them, and they have begun to crawl up your plated legs and infest your beard. And they have begun to gnaw at you. You get the strong impression that you can stop them from harming you if you very quickly create a light source. What would you like to do?
Geráck will scream, "Turn the lights back on!"
Well, you
Yeah.
have, like, the torches yourself. Like, you can fucking create a light within a short
Yeah,
amount of
but-
time, too.
That will take longer than pulling him out of my backpack and light it with a flint and tin and stuff like that.
So
But-
he's not going to, like, apply
yeah,
himself
he's,
to trying
he's going to do that, but he will also scream, "Turn the lights back on."
Okay. This will be against Tempus. That's versus mental defense. Tempus, you will see a similar reaction as I've just described to Goger, with these translucent, slightly glowing blue creatures have now begun to crawl along the cavernous floor and invade up your metallic legs, attempting to grab onto you and begin nibbling on your flesh.
Just to say, Tempus has no light source items with him.
Okay.
He will try and to grab towards Dwohurim or wherever Leon is in the darkness and just go, "The face, the grabbing, just, oh god, lights, you need to put the lights on. You need to put the lights on."
This is against Dwohurim as well.
I'm sure it'll be fine, Tempus.
Similar to the reactions similar to what I've described the situations, now all over his wand. And are they on his bird too?
No.
Yes, infesting him the feathers, looking like they're about to tackle him and, grab him and strangle the life out of your bird.
Does he seem freaked out?
It's too dark to tell. The
Well, now
only
there's
points
light.
you can see.
It takes a snap of the fingers.
Nope. Right before that snap, that's against Leon. Same
I
sort of
instinctively-
reaction.
Instinctively turn on dancing lights.
Okay. And this would be against Aurelia, and Aurelia doesn't really have a light source.
Prepare
Okay.
for combat.
Let's see, Geráck, Tempus, I will go ahead and whisper something specifically to you folks, or rather, I'll just send it over Skype. I think that'll be better.
Okay.
And then then I will go ahead and do something to Sheep's token. Alright.
Sheep is now our enemy.
Yes. And then suddenly, as Geráck is scrambling for like his fucking torch, the room is lit dimly once again from this corner by both the actions of Dwohurim and Leon.
Check for enemies in the room.
There
Beetle things.
do not appear to be any. Now that the light has returned, all of the manifestations that you witnessed do not appear to be there. But the pain, or the feelings, of them crawling along your skin, the sights remain.
Wait, so I can still feel them there?
Like the residue of them having been there.
Okay, but it doesn't feel like they're still crawling around, just
No.
being invisible.
No.
Okay.
But the results
Well,
of them doing it are.
You know, he's still looking for them, because damn well invisible things have a tendency to sneak up on you.